الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm your host, Lubna Sayyed from HCI, and welcome to Ramadan Traditions Around the World. So today we'll be experiencing a Ramadan iftar in Bangladesh. What are some of the traditions? What are some of the foods that they like to serve? So today we're here at this beautiful home of Seema Chaudhry, and she and her sister-in-law, Emma Chaudhry, they both have prepared a delicious iftar for us to see what some of the traditional iftar items are that are served typically in Bangladesh. So let's go and meet our hosts. So today we're here with our beautiful host, Seema Chaudhry, and her sister-in-law, Emma Chaudhry. Thank you so much for inviting us to your lovely home and preparing this delicious iftar. So let's start off with you, Seema.
Sure.
So what would you say some of the traditional, let's say, what are your traditions in Bangladesh that will typically happen during Ramadan at iftar time?
Okay, well, thank you for having us on the show today. Just to say a few things about some of the traditions in Bangladesh. I mean, both Emma and I live abroad from Bangladesh, right? So we try to keep a lot of those customs keep going. And I guess they're pretty much the same amongst the South Asian diaspora, the Muslim countries. We all do the same things where we like to gather as a family, right? And we ensure that we break our fast with dates. As we're supposed to. And we always gather together with our loved ones and make sure that we share our foods. And we also share our iftaris with our neighbors when we can, right?
Yeah. So Emma, as Seema just mentioned that, it is the same amongst, I think, not only South Asians, but also amongst most Muslims. They do like to get together for Ramadan, for iftars. So how often do you guys get all together? You're like your family?
We try to meet on weekends, and eat together, but sometimes we have community events too. So, we're all together in those events, which is fantastic because we get to meet other people and catch up and, also share our meals, which is really nice.
That is great. Yeah. So what did you prepare today, Emma?
So today I've prepared, we call this patties. It's basically puff pastry, and it has a meat filling inside, cooked in spices and potatoes. And then I also made the chola. This is basically, we call it black chickpeas.
Yeah.
Also, it's cooked with in spices and with potatoes. Usually we love this dish. This and the piaju goes really well together. It's like fried lentil fritters. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah, this looks amazing, and this is also very healthy too, right? So Seema, I know you mentioned you have a 13-year-old.
Yes.
So what does he like to eat?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's really hard to get, a 13-year-old who's born and raised here in this country to kind of really love and embrace all of our iftari foods that we have. But he does love all the fried foods. He really does enjoy eating Emma's patties. So whether they're chicken or beef, he loves that. Also the onion fritters, which we in Bangladesh called piaju. That's a delicacy for us. As Bangladeshis, we always have to have piajus.
Sure.
And as Emma already mentioned, we have the chola.
Sure.
Another thing that we like to enjoy is a sweet dish, which is called shemai. So it's semolina that we boil in warm milk and cream with sugar. I didn't have time today to decorate it with some nuts, but we would usually add some pistachios or whatnot on that. And then the other thing that we have is a chaat, a fruit chaat. So sometimes, we like to have something that's a little bit sweet and also savory.
Yes.
And in Bangladesh, one of the traditions actually we learned, I won't say in Bangladesh, it's from a community member here. He was also part of HCI before. His name is Zamilul Zaman. So Zaman uncle, he taught us how to eat this. So it's basically bananas that we slice up. We put a little bit of lime juice, sugar, some Thai chili peppers, and salt and black pepper.
Amazing.
I know it might not sound as delicious, but you always have to try it before you mock it, right? So, yeah.
And is that a special drink?
Yes. So that's something that we have over there. It's a limonade. It's a Bangladeshi style limonade. In the picture as well, both of them. So basically it's just water with sugar and lime juice and cut up limes. So that's something that we usually, as a family, we enjoy. My mom, she usually makes that, and I think that it was passed down to all of us. So now we just automatically do it as well. So
That's fantastic.
and we also have some watermelon because we also need to remain hydrated. So that's always something that we reach for right away when we break our fast. And we obviously have some dates there too.
Is there something specific that you would eat, or maybe your son would eat, because he's only 13, so that he doesn't get hungry throughout the day while he's fasting?
While he's fasting, I mean, at night, I won't lie. He'll have his halal Popeyes. That's what he wants. He'll have his Popeyes, and then he'll have his kebab and naan, big bowl of rice and chicken. But he's also an athlete. He plays a lot of basketball, and he remains he dedicated to fasting while he's playing and practicing. So for him, drinking water and making sure he has a lot of fruits and bananas too.
Very good. Yeah. So thank you so much, Seema and Emma, for having us today for our program, Ramadan Traditions Around the World. So we appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
The poverty rate in Bangladesh has been decreasing in the last decade. This is a good indicator of economic growth. However, 18.2% of Bangladesh population is vulnerable to multidimensional poverty. Through our multi-sector interventions, HCI has been able to change lives of people in need and move them from crisis to sustainability. We have been implementing our child sponsorship program for decades, where children from vulnerable families have been provided with access to education, food packs, clothes, and much more. Graduates of this program have been successful in securing employment, becoming financially independent, and extending their support to their families. HCI on a yearly basis constructs hundreds of water wells in the different regions of Bangladesh, where households suffer the most from lack of safely managed drinking water and high degree of arsenic contamination. These wells save thousands of lives and prevent waterborne diseases. We also have our seasonal projects such as Ramadan and Zabiha, where families are given access to adequate nutritious food items to tackle the issue of food security. Because we reduce poverty by creating jobs, supporting local suppliers, and uniting communities, the work we do indirectly empowers the local economy and communities. Please keep contributing to our various program areas to help us continue to improve the lives of people in Bangladesh.
So thank you for joining us for Ramadan Traditions from Around the World. And until next time, we'll see you then. Thank you.